Start with chapter 6, Joze Blackwater. Do you think it's Joze, or is that... I'm going to always question everything now. The enunciations of things.
I would go with Joze, just to be... I feel like that's the safe side to go on. I don't doubt it would go other ways, but...
All right, starting off with, we have Miss Zigzag Dagger instantly blaming Volke for all the plague creatures coming around. I do guess we kind of learned her name. Her name is actually Vethica, but I'm still salty, so I will consider her Miss Zigzag Dagger for the time being.
That's actually a pretty cool nickname too, so I wouldn't be mad at that.
Hopefully we'll get the poll up soon so we can see what Volke, his nickname will be, and we'll probably try to stick with it. So Karna is nothing less than amazed by Volke, and she honestly expects nothing less out of him. And I'm not really sure where this is coming from. Maybe because his performance from the tournament, but again, I don't know. Hey, maybe she's got the hot. We know she's got the hots for Volke. I mean,
who doesn't at this point?
I feel like he literally is just beating him off with a stick, but doesn't have
pretty much. I was going to say, he really doesn't have any moves. He's not smooth. He's not suave. He's got some like innocent charm to him that they seem to love. So naive, and like, you're exactly as you appear to be. There's no trying. I don't have to figure you out.
Right. Like, he is, as much as I hate using the word, like the phrase, like an open book. He really is.
He is.
There's not much complexity to him. So Fain and Wraith are helping clear the frozen blood off the deck of the ship. And I just imagine Wraith licking the frozen blood like a popsicle.
That's the image I got as well.
Volke finally goes to bring back the sword to Joze. And, I'd be half tempted to just be like, hey, can I just keep this? That's a pretty BA sword.
It really is. And you get the feeling like, no offense to Joze, but he's got a bad leg. I feel like he's not really in a lot of sword fights.
Well, he reminds me of the merchant from Aladdin, like the very opening scene where he just like pops open the cloak and he's got all sorts of things, doodads and gadgets and stuff. And he's got all these different weapons just all over the place. Like, he won't miss this sword. So he knocks on the door to the cabin and he walks in. And we find out that Joze has a blue phoenix, and her name is Tyne. She differs from the red phoenix as she has silver eyes, sapphire feathers, and an inner white glow. And regular phoenixes have golden eyes, red feathers, and an orange body. Joze had tried to meet Volke at the tournament, but had ended up chickening out. And Volke wants to know basically why Joze didn't make the effort while he was on Ruma. He explains that he was a caretaker of mystical creatures. He was brought onto the Isle of Ruma to take care of the phoenixes, and things ended up changing with Tyne, the blue phoenix, when she hatched. We find out that Hevel Wren, I guess it's some kind of great uncle or great great grandfather of some sort with Zaxxas there. Hevel Wren was trying to sell the phoenix, and Joze was actually trying to smuggle the phoenix off the isle before she can be sold, but they did get intercepted. We do kind of expect a little bit better from the Isle of Ruma, but I guess if people put in position to do evil things, they're going to do evil things. Turns out the judge and the jury were all in on selling Tyne.
And Joze gets off on a technicality of he's not from the Isle, so he can't be charged on the Isle. And I just want to know who his lawyer was. Like, was Joze bringing these to the trial? Was this someone else helping him out? He seems like he snuck away here.
So Gravekeeper William had convinced Joze to leave Volke on Ruma. Joze had came back to the Isle of Ruma, and Gravekeeper William did convince Joze to leave Volke on Ruma. Biggest thing that Gravekeeper William had said was that Joze didn't really have a plan other than just to be a man on the run from the law. And honestly, I think it took just as much courage to leave Volke there than it would have, if not more, than to fight to bring Volke with him.
It's a tough spot because Gravekeeper William, I mean, his argument is probably like, Volke will have a better life here. So are you willing to sacrifice your relationship with your son in order for your son to be better off in the long run? So that is a incredibly hard decision to make.
I guess it turns out for Volke, for the most part, a vast majority of it at least.
Yeah, it seems to have worked. So I mean, he made the right decision in the long run. It just takes a lot to get there.
Yeah. All right. Well, we do want to thank everybody for listening today. We want to remind everybody that we do post a new episode every Wednesday morning around 11 Eastern, 10 Central, 8 Pacific Standard. We are on all podcasting platforms to include YouTube as well, so you can see us with video. And we do also want to give thanks to our editor, Dan Mackison, for including pictures and links to everything. If you guys want to reach out to us, we are on Gmail at frithguildpod@gmail.com or on Facebook or other social medias at Frith Guild Podcast. And we do want to thank the Frith Chronicles Wiki, as it is a very great resource for following along with everything. And again, link for everything is down in the description section below. There's something else I was going to throw in there. Hopefully we'll hear something about the Feast Carrier soon.
I know that's the one I think the big one to look forward to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's why I've been like, Shabby, please, I don't need you to like. Can you please not wait until the day it's actually released? Can you give me at least the heads up?
Yes, let's promote it a little bit.
Yeah. It'll eventually pop in my brain.